Welcome to the Thiccy and Shenk podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of This Bitch. I'm King Congdon. Whoa, I said my own name wrong. I'm Kim Congdon.
What do you mean? Did you say Kim Congdon?
I said
Condom?
King Congdon.
King Congdon.
I'm King Congdon.
I didn't even notice.
And I'm here with my homegirl, Sara Wineshank.
Hi, what's up? Where are you? Looks like you're like in a closet.
Doesn't it look like I'm at my mom's house and I'm at my mom's friend's house and he has a
studio?
Like a studio, but doesn't it look like I'm like either about to drop a mixtape or I'm like confessing like some like Me Too thing that happened to me? Like with what's her name? Katie Couric.
Or like Diane Sawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about like your background is a completely different vibe than my background right now.
My background looks like I shouldn't be saying. I mean, I was there when it happened. It was one minute he was Michael and the next he was the killer down the street.
Yeah, it does. It looks like you're in a confessional for a murder.
For a murder documentary.
Yeah, yes, it does.
But fucking we have good audio, so fuck it.
Fuck it. What's going on? Did you stay up all night for New Year's?
Oh, no.
Are you on your worst behavior?
Honey, I had such a fun New Year's.
I saw the Treehouse.
You saw the Treehouse. The Treehouse is good.
I was like, whatever she's doing in Florida makes me wish I was also in Florida.
You would have loved it. It was so cool. My aunt lives on this riverside property. She is a genius and she got an old rich boyfriend. And he just literally is just like, he's like 65.
Okay.
And she's like 55. And she got and she got a boyfriend and he is so rich and he has so much property and he like goes out on fishing trips and brings her like fresh cut tuna, makes like fresh poke bowls and like he's the best. And he like goes hunting. Like when we went there on New Year's Eve, he was like, I caught this wild boar this morning. And it was like fresh wild boar that he smoked. And it was so good.
It was good.
It was delicious. All the food he caught in the river he smoked was so good.
Okay. So this is a totally different lifestyle.
Oh,
and I'm here for it. And I'm here for it. This man's killing wild boar and cooking it up for you.
Yeah.
Does it taste like ham?
Yeah, it tastes delicious. Yes, it tastes delicious.
Like what?
Like smoked good meat. I don't know.
Smoked good meat. See, if you just gave me a wild boar and didn't tell me it was wild boar, I would be down. But when I hear the words wild boar, I'm picturing Pumbaa from The Lion King. Isn't that his name?
Yeah, that's what it was, basically.
You're eating a Pumbaa, and my only knowledge of a wild boar is Pumbaa, so I feel a little like about it.
You've watched The Little Mermaid before, bitch, and you eat fish.
I know, and don't think I haven't thought about how flounder is in fact a fish. Disney fucks us up, dude.
It's true.
I'm like concerned you ate Pumbaa.
No, I mean it was good. It was really fun. It's like was so nice being like barefoot. I was barefoot the whole time, like in the grass. I went fishing. I caught a fish in a cast net.
I did see that on your story. I was like, oh, she's living her best Florida life. She's like barefoot with a fishing net.
Yeah.
And no, I saw some of it on your Instagram story and I was like, oh, you cannot take the Florida out of Kim. She is in her. You look like you're in your zone. Next thing I know, you're going to be barefoot and pregnant.
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. It was so good. The shower in the tree was incredible. My aunt, her boyfriend, he built this tree house on their property. They live in front of a river. So she has her little house like on the back of the property and she could just walk up to the river, but they also have like a Airbnb like right on the river, and right next to it is a tree house that they just built. and you literally climb the steps, and it's like the tallest tree on the land. And the treehouse is so creepy because it sways in the tree.
I like that.
You do?
That's like some Tarzan. Like I feel like if I have little boys, I would like to make them a treehouse. That's like the ideal.
But this is like not like a kid treehouse. This is like an Airbnb guest house.
I love that.
Wow.
Like I would love to have a treehouse.
It was really cool. And the treehouse shower changed my life. I showered on shrooms at 2 a.m. I climbed up this treehouse shower. It's also the highest point of the tree is a shower. So it's almost like a lookout over to the river.
Okay.
And it's
that's
like over
so
the tree.
cool.
Yeah. And you can be butt naked. No one can see you. It covers like around your body, but it keeps your head out. So you can see like the water.
So is that part outside?
Yes. Fully outside.
An outdoor shower.
It's an outdoor shower at the top of the tree. Not even in the treehouse. It's out of the treehouse on a separate branch, like the highest branch on the tree. And you climb like these stairs.
That's so cool.
It was really cool. I showered under the stars. It was like the shower was so warm and the wind was like kind of cold because it was at night. It was perfect.
It makes me want to I love the idea of a treehouse shower.
Yeah. I also convinced my sisters to do shrooms with me on New Year's Eve, and they've never done them. And it was so fun.
Okay, so both of your sisters?
Yeah.
What mushrooms? Were they the gummies?
They were the gummies, which are perfect starter mushrooms, I think.
Yeah. And they had fun.
Mm-hmm. They had such a good time. It was funny because at the beginning of the night, it took me like so long to convince both of them to try it. And by the end of the night, they were like chasing me for more.
No.
Yes. My sister Haley, who's like very quiet, kept going, another one. Like DJ Khaled.
No,
yes.
No.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, those are the best starter mushrooms because they're like microdosed and they taste pretty good. Silo.
Shout out
coming
Silo.
through. Coming through. Should we do our first segment?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to know how late you stayed up on New Year's. Don't try to get past. Listen, this girl's not trying to confess that she didn't make it till midnight.
I made it to midnight.
Midnight.
I was hopped up on all the energy drinks.
Was it hard for you to stay up till midnight?
Yes. When, of course it was. When Kasim's brother and fiance came over, they were like, well, we figured you guys would stay up till 9. I'm like, I'm not 70. I'm straight up.
You act like you're 70.
I know.
Let me tell you, Sara called me today on some crazy shit. She calls me and she goes, hey,
back on my bullshit.
I got invited to, I won't say our friend's name, but I got invited to our boyfriend's comedy show. Should I go?
Not comedy show.
Oh, show. Sorry.
Concert. Should I go?
Okay. I thought it was a comedy show. So that makes this a lot different.
I would never.
Yeah. That's why I was like, that seems like a stretch since you don't even go out to like comedy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
that's why I said that. And you were like, I do go out to comedy. And I was like, oh, never mind. Okay. I thought you were calling me
a concert.
Like, should I? Okay.
Which is still a really big outing for me.
It is.
But I'm trying to just have more outings because I think it's good for my mental health to get out.
I think so too.
I got to get out of the house, honey.
You got to get out of the house, honey.
2022 is about experiences. All right, let's get into our first segment, which is smoke a joint with.
Okay.
Do you know who
you go first?
Okay. This came to me this morning when I was doing
you didn't do our smoke a joint theme song.
Well, smoke a joint. I don't know what that was.
It sounded like you just sucked off a midget.
That was so weird. I did it again.
Okay. Oops, she did it again.
Oops, I sucked off a midget again.
Oops, I sucked off a midget again.
Got lost.
In his dick, oh baby.
Oops, you. All right.
Think that I sucked a big dick.
But it was just a little man.
And that's the thing that gets us canceled. Not even funny enough.
Not even worth it at all.
Not even worth it.
Okay. I was thinking about who I would smoke a joint with, and I came up with Joan Rivers.
I love your choice.
It's one of my best choices I've made thus far.
It was my third choice that I was going to choose today.
No, it was not going to be your, don't make my one your third. What are you going? What's your one?
Well, and I think this is just the right time for it. Okay, so I have an answer. I have two answers because one is topical and I feel like it'd be important. And one is like who I want to smoke a joint with if this person wasn't so topical. So one, I'd like to hit a joint with Betty White.
Yeah, that was a great
Wouldn't that
choice.
be great?
That is the only thing that would outdo Joan Rivers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, how dare she put my one to third? And then you said Betty White. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Betty White, I think would be great. Just obviously, because it's like, I want to smoke a joint with someone who's had the longest, most successful career and people still love them. I feel like you have a lot to learn from someone like that.
Okay. But do you want to know what else I know about Betty White?
What?
She didn't have any kids, which I think is the life hack to living to 100 and working nonstop. No children.
Wow.
I Googled it. I was
like, she didn't have kids and I never thought of that.
Well, no, because I thought that she might have. And then I read that she was a stepmom to 3 kids, but she never had any kids of her own. And I'm like, maybe that's how you get to live to 100 and thrive as a comedic force. She gave her full self to the game of comedy, which is
good. I'm glad because I want children that I will never be able to be good at both of those completely.
That's what I'm wondering. That's a head fuck to me.
That is a head fuck. I almost wish you didn't tell me that.
I wish I didn't know it. But Joan Rivers had a daughter, Melissa.
That's true. But how'd she turn out?
I mean, no comments.
Oh no.
But Melissa and her were both under the knife quite a few times. I mean, I would like to.
How did Joan Rivers die?
I think she had a surgery and died in surgery. Let me look.
Not us looking up Joan Rivers' death cause.
You know what I read?
You know what I read recently is that a lot of people have aneurysms on the toilet and die because a lot of people poop first thing in the morning. And I'm assuming this is men. This is my whole thing is like, I'm assuming this is men because like they go in the toilet too early and start pushing too hard and it literally gives your brain an aneurysm. And I'm like, that has to be a statistic on men because women aren't just waking up at 7:30 a.m. to force a poop out.
No.
Right? Who's just sitting on the toilet like
forcing out a poop and then
having a brain a.m. Yeah.
That's a man shit. Okay, so she died from a complication. She went to go have an endoscopy and she died.
Is an endoscopy a thing that goes in your butt? Because if so, that's embarrassing.
I think it says during, I don't know, she had something for her GI looked at, and in the process of doing it, she died. But she was like, let's see how many plastic surgeries she had. I wonder if there's even any record of that.
You know, she wiped that clean like Beyonce letting out a bad selfie. Honey. I would find that info.
I would love to see Beyonce's recently deleted folder. Whose recently deleted folder would you like to see? Your face?
Crystalia's.
That's so dark. Oh
like,
man.
Let's see who's really in the wrong.
How many plastic surgeries did what's her name?
Should we guess? I say 18. How many is it?
More.
25?
More.
40?
More.
No.
Yes.
50?
More.
No.
Yes.
70.
More.
Sarah, I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, keep going.
85.
More. More
100?
than 80. More than 100.
What?
Yeah, keep going.
150.
More.
No, stop.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, Joan Rivers had more than 150 surgeries. You're gonna have to just keep guessing and like throw some more numbers on it.
200.
Like a lot more than that.
500.
More.
You can't.
I
This
swear.
can't be real.
I swear. Do you remember what
Did
the
she
bitch
have
looked
more
like?
than 1,000 surgeries?
She had 739.
Ah! I can't believe I started at 20.
I mean, but also I'm just like, that's what being in the comedy world will do to you as a woman, honey. It's like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I've become a plastic surgery monster.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
How
like,
many-
hear all that. I'm like, oh, who was her doctor?
Yeah. I mean, look at her. She looked crazy.
She looked
right?
insane. Yeah.
That's 739 plastic surgeries for sure.
That's
She looked
wild.
like an elfling.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
But she was so funny. And imagine how much money she must have thrown at her face.
Oh my God. Millions if you're doing thousands of dollars. Or
At what
of
point, like, what do you do if you're Joan Rivers' friend, like a good friend? Like, what would you do if I was on surgery 150?
I mean,
do you say anything?
I think people said something and she just kept doing it. So people will just do whatever they want to do. And you have to either accept them or not sometimes.
That's an addiction.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But I could see how that could happen.
And we could find out all these things if you got your chance to smoke weed with her.
Yeah. What? When was your first surgery? How old were you? And
I've never had surgery. Oh,
no, I'm thinking about not you. Thinking that my Joan Rivers discussion's about you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking to each other on a podcast. I know you were talking to a figment of your imagination for a second, and I was not supposed to respond.
Yes, that's what was happening.
But before I chose Betty White,
mm-hmm.
I wanted to choose Mitzi Shore because I'd love to hear the dirt on the Comedy Store. And you know, she would sing like a canary, honey. You know she would.
Wow, Mitzi.
Smoking a joint with Mitzi Shore on sacred ground. Powerful.
Wow, those two are the only things that could top Joan. I wasn't thinking that you were gonna be able. I thought you were full of shit. I was like, what two? And then it's Betty White and Mitzi Shore.
Mm-hmm. If you guys don't know, Mitzi Shore was the woman who started the world famous Comedy Store.
Yeah, and she was like the heart of the Comedy Store.
She's also Pauly Shore's mom.
Pauly Shore's mommy.
But I don't think that was her favorite credit.
Yeah, that's an incredible one.
I mean, smoking with all three of those women, for me personally, I call that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Joan, Betty, and Mitzi.
Joan, Betty, and Mitzi. That is iconic. That is amazing. Mm-hmm. I wasn't. They're like they've done more for comedy than anyone. The three of them.
That did Nanette.
Oh no, not Nanette.
Oh man, not me starting a podcast war with Nanette.
I feel like smoking weed with Mitzi would be so fun because she would tell you all the crazy shit, like you said. Like, and I'd want to know like who she's fucked.
Me too.
I want to know like
I want to know who she's fucked. Like, I want to know how she fucked Robin Williams.
Yeah, for sure.
I know. I think she fucked Robin Williams for sure.
And then like,
I think they fucked for sure.
Yeah, and I feel like it was like a wild time. Lots of like cocaine in the 80s.
You know, she fucked probably like Dice when he was young and
Mitzi
hot.
And Dice. Dude, Mitzi was just swimming in funny dick.
Yeah.
She was the first feminist.
She was the first feminist. That's
the
hilarious.
First true feminist.
Yeah. I wonder if she would have liked us.
Yeah.
I feel like she would have liked us.
I feel like she would have liked us too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that our ego getting in the way? Or hey Mitzi.
Hey Mitzi, do you like us?
Do you like us? Hey Mitzi, hey Joan, hey Betty. We're
not
out
as
here.
Begging for Mitzi's love.
I would love a candle of like a saint candle of Mitzi, one of Joan, and one of Betty.
I was just saying for my living room, because I'm looking for like a big portrait for behind my couch, and I want it to be a black and white photo of Mitzi in the office.
I love that.
There's like one where she's like smoking in her own office. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I fucking love that.
I know that one.
Yes, that's a good one, right? And like there's papers everywhere, and she's just like a boss bitch.
She was the shit. I wish that we knew her when she was in her prime too. I would also love to talk to Joan about her writing, because I don't know if you've seen the documentary, but she shows in the Joan Rivers documentary, she shows how she files all of her jokes. She has this intense like filing system, like these cabinets, and if you open up a drawer, it's all organized and alphabetized by the subject of the joke. So if you're like, oh fuck, I have a joke on armadillos, you open it up to A and then it would be right there. And it was so well organized that I'm thinking about it like, I got to get more organized with my jokes.
Well, I just need to get jokes.
Yeah, first of all. That too.
I'm like, she had filing cabinets. I have 13 things. I don't even need a filing cabinet.
The bitch had filing cabinets.
That's crazy.
She saved it all. And it was so cool to see. Okay,
I say we move on before we go into nostalgia. Did you burp?
I burped. I had a Bang energy drink and I burped.
It's so crazy to me that you drink Bang energy, because you're so not a Bang energy girl. It's one of the few things you do that shocks me.
I keep people
not her trying to get us another sponsor.
Hey Bang, I love Blue Raz. It goes down easily and has no aftertaste.
Did you miss your mouth? Did you miss the hole almost?
I missed all of it. I'm fucking up the advertisement for Bang.
Should we go into some advice? Oh,
okay,
nostalgia?
Yeah. Let's do advice.
Yeah, let's do some advice, because this advice that I found is that I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
The title is insane.
Okay.
All right. This was submitted on r/advice on Reddit from What Said More Than Done. And he asked, my friends died in a car crash, but they owe me money for concert tickets. What do I do? Your jaw just fucking dropped.
That is, get a job, make money, let it go, honey.
Let it go.
Hit up their parents and ask for the money. I mean, what is he thinking?
Okay, ready? You want to hear his side of the story?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, please be nice in the comment section, as this is difficult to write, but I've been stressing over this the past couple of days and I don't know what to do. 3 of my friends who I was supposed to go to a concert in April with died together on Christmas Eve by some horrible, unforgivable driver who was drinking and driving under the influence. I was supposed to join them, but I couldn't. It's a numbing feeling that I could have been dead at the same time. I'm just trying to process it. I miss them every day, and I'm sure it's much harder on their parents, and I can't imagine what pain they're going through. The concert we were all supposed to go to in April, I paid for the tickets on my credit card.
It just it seems so trivial in relation to like 3 of your friends dying. Okay.
I'm not sure how to go about this. Oh, wait. The concert we were all supposed to go to in April, I paid for the tickets on my credit card because I had a special promo code through Ticketmaster, which would allow me to get the tickets first. They said they will pay me back closer to the concert date. I know without a doubt they would have. Not only can I not enjoy the concert with my friends, but I don't have the energy to go anymore. Yeah, no shit.
I'm sorry. Okay, go on.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure how to go about this because maybe it's my fault for taking the risk here, but financially, it's a huge burden as these tickets weren't cheap, around $550 per person. We're all still in our early 20s. I contemplated telling their parents about the situation, but I don't want to burden. This is actually really difficult, but I don't want to burden them any further. It's such a difficult thing to ask and share with the timing and the holidays. I can try to sell the tickets online and it would just sell it for exactly how much I paid for it. But this would be my first time selling tickets and I'm a bit wary of scammers since I've never done this before. And I don't want another thing to stress about if it doesn't work. I also know I can sell it through Ticketmaster verified, but I have to price it in much higher than I paid for since Ticketmaster takes a huge fee in commission. Also, there's no guarantee that the tickets would sell either. What would you do in my shoes? Just eat the loss? Ugh, stupid idiot drunk drivers.
I like how he closes with the reminder that it was a drunk driving accident. I mean, first of all, also I'm looking at you right now on the screen and you're not moving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's an issue.
Hold on a second. I think I see the issue. Okay, we had a little technical difficulty, but we just went through and we read this advice. And you're right. It is funny how he was like, oh, stupid drunk driver. So he could remind everyone that he's not being a complete piece of shit.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, it's dark to me that you're going to Reddit for this. Like all my friends died and they all owed me $550, but I would be pissed. How pissed would you be if 3 of your friends owed you $550 and then they're all dead?
I know. And it's a lot of money when you're in your early 20s.
That's a lot of money in general.
Yeah, no, that would put me out a few years ago. That would put me on the streets of LA.
Yeah, what do you do? Do you hit up their parents?
This is what I would do. I would do, because it sounds like he can sell them. I would contact Ticketmaster. They do take a bunch of fees, and I would maybe just sell them and take the fees at a loss. Like it can't be 50% fees. It'll probably be closer to 20 or 30%.
And don't you think that if you talk to Ticketmaster and that's that 3 of your guests who are going to go with you are dead, they might be nice?
I think so too. And that is the top advice is, would you consider contacting Ticketmaster and asking for a refund on this occasion, considering your circumstances? If not, sell the tickets at a loss if necessary. Oh, which is exactly what I said. You weren't expecting to be paid back by your friends until closer to the concert date. So there's no need to discuss this with your friends' parents in the near future anyways. And then someone said Ticketmaster has a built-in resale program, which removes the possibility of getting scammed on either end. I suggest reselling directly via their interface. So there are options. It is just like really hard when you're young. You can't hit up your friend's parents and be like, sorry.
I mean, you could, but I would say it's in poor taste.
Right.
I know your kid's dead, but we were supposed to go see insert band. We were supposed to go see.
Sorry, but we were gonna go see
Diplo.
No.
I need to get reimbursed for Diplo. I know you
would rather be dead than go to a Diplo concert.
Skrillex and Diplo. We were gonna see Marshmello. Dude, imagine your whole career. You go by Marshmello and you wear that head. Do you know what I'm talking about? The head.
How would I not know?
Well, I don't know.
You think I'm not down with the cello?
Is that what you call him?
You don't think I fuck with the marsh?
The marsh. No, I mean, that's such a choice to have to just like stay in that zone. Could you imagine? Like 1 year into doing it, I'd be like, fuck this.
I know.
Wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem like it would be comfortable to wear a giant marshmallow head around.
Yeah. Not great. I went to Life is Beautiful recently and I saw this like TikToker. Did we talk about this doing her concert?
No.
Oh, so there's like a girl that does like TikTok music and she was doing a concert. And the only way I could describe this girl was like a trashier version of Kesha. Somehow.
No.
Yes.
And I thought Kesha was max trash.
No, me too. I thought that, but this girl broke the levee.
No.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go ask my mom to stop doing TikToks in the living room real quick.
No, she's doing TikToks in the living room.
Oh, can you stop? I'm doing I can still hear you. Please stop.
What is she doing? She's trying to get her following.
Going through a midlife crisis.
Can
you stop?
I love that.
Why do I have to hear it again after I've asked her to stop? How?
She's a performer. This is where you get it from, honey. Ugh. I don't know what to tell you. She doesn't stop for anyone.
No, she doesn't. She truly
influencing does not sleep.
No, not her. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so this girl was so trashy, and after every one of her sets, she said the grossest thing. We were all like on drugs at this festival, like watching this artist, and she'd finish her set, and she'd like, "Holy shit, I think I just pissed myself," and she would like touch it and smell it. She'd like, "Yeah, definitely pissed myself." And at first we were like, "Oh, that's kind of gross," and then she's like, "Hit it," and she went into the next song, and then that song finished, and then she'd be like, "This next song is like, have you ever like shit your pants in front of?" It was like all like so disgusting. I was like, I smell her from here. Like
Did
she was
really
so nasty.
Piss herself?
She really pissed
herself.
Or is
that a bit?
I think she pissed herself during the set, and she was just like so disgusting the whole time. And she was also wearing like this, it looked like a bad mummy costume where it was like she was like wrapped in these cloths, but they were like kind of dirty because she was rolling around on the stage. It was supposed to be white, but it was all dirty.
This is why I don't go out of the house. This is why. When you say, "Oh yeah, why don't you want to come out of the house? Why wouldn't you go to Life is Beautiful?" Because I don't want to see some bitch piss and shit herself when I could be at home.
That's a good point. You're right.
It was like, please. That is. Should we get into nostalgia?
Yeah, we should get into nostalgia. I'm so excited about my nostalgia.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. Okay. So my nostalgia thing was I love to do like games that I had as a kid. And there was this game I was fucking obsessed with. And it was called Rock Jocks. Have you ever had it?
Rock Jocks?
It didn't seem like your kind of game.
No, I've never played Rock Jocks.
Okay. So let me see if I can show you a board game. There it is. Let me see if I could find the commercial for it. It was this game, and it was a board game, and the main characters were two rock climbing jocks. Here's a commercial.
Rock jock.
Hold on, I'm about to show you.
I can't hear it.
So we can have Xavier pull up the Rock Jocks board game commercial, but it was literally two little characters and their arms would stick to the top of this mountain. And basically is like when you were losing at the board game, you attach something to their feet that made them heavier. So they would stretch and stretch, and there was two of them. And whoever's rock climber fell and died first lost.
No, that is fucked up.
It is dark, but if you had Rock Jocks, if you're listening to this and you had Rock Jocks, shout out to you because we was playing the same games. I love making those dudes stretch, and also like the commercial was the reason I'm like so into the commercials. It really sold me. Rock Jocks. Yeah.
Did they have a song?
No, I don't think so, but I can make one. Rock Jocks, we're two guys and we're stretchy Rock Jocks.
What? And is it a board game?
Yeah.
Wow. I've never even heard of that before.
Yep.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
All right. I picked PJ Sparkles, who you probably don't know.
Nope. We were playing such different things as children.
She was a doll that would light up, and she was like plastic and she sparkled.
PJ Sparkles, the doll who loves you back. When I give you a hug, you light up with love. From morning to night, when I'm holding you tight.
Whoa, that was a horrible song.
I love you too.
Whoa, she looked so cool.
I would sleep with her in bed, and she was like a hard plastic doll that would light up.
Did she sparkle like that for reals?
Yeah, she would light up and sparkle. She had a big bow that would light up and sparkle, and I loved her so much. And then
I love her.
Oh yeah, she was my favorite. So,
I want her now.
PJ Sparkles. I feel like women with dolls later in life, red flag.
Oh yeah, adult women with dolls is you need to run, honey.
What's worse, adult men with dolls or adult women with dolls?
Adult, something was worse about adult man.
Adult.
Sure,
Yeah.
it's off. But you know what? At least when adult man has a doll, I'm like, at least he has a doll to distract them. An adult woman with a doll is like, this woman's still out in the world at the grocery stores.
Yeah, you can't trust a woman with a doll.
Never. But
it's fucked up because when you're a kid, it's almost encouraged.
Right.
Like, oh, you're a little girl, here to have a doll. But then at what point does it go from being cute to fucking
creepy.
Weird? Yeah.
What's the last age do you think a girl should have a doll?
13.
I think once you have pussy hair.
How much pussy hair?
Once you have your first pussy hair, it's time to put the baby doll down.
Well, I definitely had pussy hair and a doll at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
I like sleep early, you weirdo.
What?
That's why you sleep early, you weirdo. Old pussy hair doll playing bitch. Yes, bitch.
No. I feel like 13's the last age you can have a doll. Maybe
I think 13's the last. I think if you see a 14-year-old with a doll, you're going, ooh, someone's getting bullied.
You gotta switch from dolls to dick. 13
from dolls to dick for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're still into dolls, that's a problem. I mean,
what if you're into both? That's wild.
Dolls and dick?
Yeah. But if you're 13, you're into dick and dolls.
Wait, can I tell you something crazy?
What?
I'm talking shit about women with dolls, but do you want to see what Cassim got me for Christmas?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
This is amazing. Hold on. Keep the show going.
Okay. Oh, well, I will. I have no other choice, Sara. This crazy bitch. She's about to show me a doll that I'm very curious at what this could possibly be. What could have Sara gotten? Did he get her a doll? Did he maybe got her like a doll that looks like her? I'm trying to think of like what a normal grown man would get his girlfriend if it was a doll that would be okay. Maybe a doll. Is that a backpack?
Is this Greg? Hold on.
What is that?
It's a zombie.
Okay.
He's a zombie stuffed animal. We've been keeping him in your room.
I do have a room at Cassim's. I'll let you know.
Okay, so he looks.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in a hazmat suit because he's a zombie.
But why? Did you want that?
Yes. I saw it on Instagram and I said, I like it. And then look.
Is that his brain?
You can take it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait. This is what got me. That's his intestine, and you could just take it out. And I was like, and whenever I need a moment to myself, I just go into the other bedroom.
And take out your doll's intestines?
Yeah, and his heart.
His heart? Did you just yank doll's heart up out of his mouth?
He's Greg, and he's a zombie.
I can't believe you just pulled his heart out of his mouth. That was so hardcore. Do his eyes come out? They look like they come out.
Yeah, look. Dude.
I'm very entertained by this.
No, I know. I saw it on Instagram. Instagram sponsored ads, Greg the Zombie.
Oh my God. Cool.
And he has a hazmat suit.
I feel like you wouldn't like that. You're really shocking me today with the bang and the zombie.
Just when you think you know me, I do something a little different. I saw this on Instagram and I'm like, so does this make me a doll lady? Or this is a pretty creepy thing for a 34-year-old adult.
No. This is an exception. This is fine.
You like it.
Yeah, I really like it.
You're making excuses for Greg. That's hilarious. I wasn't expecting you to take to him as much as you have.
Oh yeah, I'm really into it. When you pulled the heart out of his mouth, I said, that is my speed.
That
is what I like. That is gnarly, dude. You could hide snacks in there. You should put a bag of chips in there.
Keep my vibrator in the zombie.
Yes.
Like
perfect vibrator holder. You have to pull a dick out of its throat every time you want to come.
Hold on, let me get my vibrator. I'm just pulling out his intestine at the same time. I can't wait till next time you sleep over. The next day I go to pull out his heart, a vibrator comes out. I'm like, Kim.
I mean, that's Greg's vibrator.
It's so stupid. I fell in love with Greg, and he's the gift that keeps on giving.
All right, can you quit stuffing him on the podcast? Put him down on the floor.
I'm fully distracted. I do the rest of the podcast with Greg.
Oh my God. Well, I think we should probably end on that note anyways. I think Greg.
We're ending on Greg?
Yeah.
The amount of pure joy Greg brings me is...
Greg got me off just now emotionally.
So. When I pulled his heart out, you sick bitch. The second I pulled his heart out, you tuned in and we're like, yeah, I could see myself having one of those too.
not me liking violence. All right. Well, I gotta go. I got a dinner with my mom. So
cute.
I'm so hungry.
Well, have a good dinner.
Thank you. And thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of This Bitch with me and Sara Weinshank. Sara, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Princess Shenk. You can check out my podcast, Shank. If you're enjoying This Bitch, make sure to leave a review. It just takes 2 seconds, and that's how people find out about the show. Mm-hmm. And yeah, thank you guys so much for continuing to support the show. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, definitely subscribe on YouTube. The video's fun. You can watch us from home.
Awesome. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon, on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenCong1. Check out my other, did you say your other podcast, Shank?
Yeah.
Okay. Check out my other podcast, Broad Topix, TOPIX, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, Stitcher, anywhere you find podcasts, or on the Gas Digital Network using promo code TOPIX for a free trial. And yeah, I think that's it for me. Appreciate you guys. We love you. Thanks for the support. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.